My YouTube friends, how's it going? Hopefully you all are having a blessed evening and rest of your day so far. So we got our little counter there. Last night we had 147 and we got up to 153, and then overnight we got a couple more and two more today, so we're at 160 now. Hey Micah, welcome. How are you doing? How art thou? Let's see. How was your cooking stream? Oh, it went pretty good. I just did the cooking for what, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then came back over to this room with the same stuff that was set up last night because I didn't set anything up. Um, and then I did about an hour and 10 minutes or so stream total, roughly. I only had 8 people in and out. That's all, because it was during the day probably. I had more likes than people in and out, so I'm not sure how that works. Because usually you'd have more people in and out than likes. So, oh, by the way, remember my one live stream that was missing? It still is missing, but I do have a screenshot of it. I usually screenshot um, the views and how many people subscribed and how that went. I screenshot that, and I have proof that I had it. And it is called the same title as this one, What's Your Favorite Caliber or something like that. This one I have What's Your Favorite Caliber 2 because um, that one is gone now. So I have proof I made it, and I know what it's called because I screenshot it. Yep, I had 147 last night. We got to 143 when we hung up, and then through the night I got a couple, and then I got 3 of them today, I think. 2 or 3. Because when I woke up it said 57, I think. And then I got 3 more throughout the day today. So that's nice. Yep. So we're at 160 now. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, here 200 hopefully shortly. It'd be nice if we get 200 tonight. That'd be cool. Get a lot of people in. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I see there's a few of you back there. Appreciate you showing up. If you like this type of stuff, it's really easy just to double tap the screen. It gives us that like, helps with the algorithms. We got 160 right now in our subscribers. If we could get that up more, that would be great. Hey, maybe 175, 200 would be great. That would be great. Well, they disappeared. Scare them away. They're like, we're not going to do that. We don't like guns. No, I don't know. Hey, it helps with the view count at least. Anyways, yeah, thanks for coming in, y'all. If you don't like and subscribe, you eat well done steak. Yeah, right. That'd be my grandpa. He's not around anymore, but he liked well done steak. It looks like one of them just came in and put a like and then left. I can find out who it was, possibly. No. If they commented, I could. Not from here, I can't, I don't think. What's this little thing? Oh, sorry, that's what that is. Okay, you can shut off your stream that way. Learning something new every day. Got 2 of them in here now. Thank you guys for coming in. We do done content. We do shorts. We do shooting. We do some caving. We'll have some hunting videos here mid-November and beginning of September for dove, hopefully. Deer, mid-November. And yeah, off and on we just post oddball stuff. I did a short earlier today. What was it on? I'm trying to remember now. One of my guns. I don't remember which one. I just posted a little bit ago. Hey, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. 161. Thank you so much for doing that, people. Yep. Oh, I got an ammo stash. What's up, brother? Thank you. Sauce Boss 3000. I like that. If you're the one who subscribed, I appreciate it. If it wasn't, if you could. Which one? I have a few of them there. I have those 2 little guys. They're both 32 Colt shorts. And then the other one is a 22 Magnum. And then, okay, so you're the one. Thank you. Yeah, 162. Appreciate it, brother. And of course, double tap the screen, like it. And then if you want notified when I'm on, usually 6 o'clock Arizona time, or when I do shorts, just, yeah, go ahead and activate your alerts. That's what I have right here anyways. I have that 22 Magnum with a leather holster and then those two 32 Colts. That's what caliber they are, 32 Colt short. Really hard to find those. I have a couple of them that came in this box of stuff that I got, so appreciate you coming by. Looks like there's 4 of you now. Hey, Tahiti, guess who's back? You. Thank you for coming. I need to bring my dog in. She's scratching the door. It's thundering. You two be good. Now let's stay out of the trash. Yeah, it's lightly raining out there, but it's sunny. Hey, EDC, thank you so much for coming in. Hit that like button, everyone. Amen, brother. We just got 2 subscriptions a little bit ago. We're up to 162. We were just 160. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, if you could like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate that. Let's see here. Mango, your edits are fine. By the way, Mango, I saw that edit that you did of mine. Thank you. Looks like there's 7 of you in the chat. Thank you all so much for coming by. We do gun content. We do shorts of shootings, all sorts of stuff. Hey, who unsubbed? I had 162. Oh, yeah. Who did that? Hey, brother. Oh, went back to 162. Must have been a glitch. We got some guns over there, some ammo, some more over there. It's going good, brother. I did customer stuff today. Ran into town, did some customer stuff. And then what else did I do? Got some ammo. I did an ammo short of what I got today at the pawn and gun. If anyone hasn't, I'd appreciate if you'd sub to me. I'm trying to get 50. Yes. Shout out to Tahiti. Mango in Tahiti. I want a gun room like that. It's pretty nice. It's not the greatest, but it works. It's functional. Keeps them organized better. It's a little bit, since I've been doing the lives, my guns aren't very organized in that safe because I'll take them out, mix them all up, shove some in on the table, back and forth, and then I do shooting stuff. And after Saturdays, a lot of times to post the last 2 weekends. So, yeah. Hey guys, I see there's 8 or 9 of you in chat. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for coming. If you could like and subscribe, we'd like that. And then you could put your notifications on. That way, if you like this content, you could see more of it. Yeah, today's topic, I was going to do the same as what I did the other day. What happened was my video got lost and it disappeared. I don't know what happened to it. The one that had 1,000-something views. And so the question on that one was, what's your favorite caliber? And so I figured I'd ask that question again. What's your guys' favorite caliber? You know, just as a running question for the channel here. Saw spikes guns, and when you don't have money to buy guns, buy money. Yeah, some people do. They'll buy gold, silver, other precious metals, platinum. Yeah. Hey, Brookside, brother, welcome. Thank you for coming by. How's your day been? Farming away still? Slaving away? The sauce is the boss, right? Isn't that what his name was? Where's that at? Sauce Boss 3000, yeah. Hey, welcome, Wayne. I don't think I've seen you here. 220 Swift. That is nice. Those are really fast. They're one of the fastest bullets. They're like almost 4,000, right around there. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, I appreciate you subscribing. And if you have a channel, I'll sub back. We like helping each other out in that respect. And then, yeah, double tap the screen if you could, guys. It's really easy. Takes like no effect. Just tap, tap with your finger and you're done. Do your good deed for the day. Oh, my counter went off. The screen was going dark. There we go. Had to fix that real quick. It goes dark every 10 minutes. That's like the longest I can let the screen stay on. It's not very nice. Mango, are you me and Saint? 3 Musketeers? Right? Let's see. Asane hasn't been in yet. He might eventually. We'll see, I guess. Yep, birds. Absolutely, we are. We are heroes. I added that part, the heroes, right? And my ammo's kind of a wreck too, because I was like pulling some out different times and showing it on the screen. So a lot of my ammo is so disorganized because I'll grab some too for the shootouts and then stick them in my case, and it just makes everything falling down. I need to pick that all up. Hey, what's up, Prepper? Sorry, I'm Johnny. Welcome, welcome. Hey, made it to the stream. What's shaking? Looks like your head right there on that little emoji. Not much, brother. Not much. Today we didn't have a lot of stuff. We were touching base with customers and got a couple materials and lined up jobs for tomorrow. I got a real small plumbing job, and looking at a job. It's a big job. It's a bathroom model. So we hope we get that one. Those ones you make good money on. Hey, Mango. Hey, Micah. How's it going, guys? Pretty good over here. We're getting a sprinkle right now. It actually was sunny. And then, let's see. I think the bigger storm was coming. I don't know if I can pull those curtains back or not and see if it's raining out there still. Let me move this here. Let's see if I can tell. It's sprinkling still, but it's sunny. A sunny sprinkle. But up by the mountains by me, it was really pouring over there. It looked like. It said we had a chance for thunderstorms, so yeah, some thunder was happening. Sounds awesome, man. I'm thinking about learning to do plumbing. Plumbing's easy, fairly, but the problem is, unless you're sweating copper, that's a little hard. It's just plumbing always surprises you. You think it's going to take less time and go smoothly. Just count on it not. Hey, Focus, what's up? Count on the plumbing job going worse than you thought. That way, when it does go wrong, you are not let down. Hey, Big Brother Armory, thank you for showing up again. I appreciate that. Double tap the screen. We appreciate it. Got 8 of them so far, 13 of you in here. If you're new to the channel right now, this is Desert Armory and More, where we do gun content. We do shorts of shooting, shorts of guns, lives. We do shorts of hiking. We're going to do some shorts of dove hunting here in September, and hopefully some shorts of whitetail hunting in mid-November. Oh, what happened to Prepper? You've been approved by YouTube. Yay! So then you can start? Or you have the 24 hours probably still. Probably the 24 hours. Which mine ended up being about 26 probably. You know, they're not watching the clock like we are, and then beep as soon as it hits 24 hours. Question for the room. If money wasn't an issue and you can pick any gun you want, which would it be? That's a good question, big brother. Mine, I remember somebody asked me that before. If it was a handgun, I would probably say an original Colt in pristine condition, which those are like $12,000, I think, or maybe even more. Like with the wood case, pristine condition, original shells, barely any wear on the thing. A Colt single action Army, I guess they call them. The gun that won the West. That'd be mine. Yeah. I don't know. What about the rest of you? 2 a.m. Yep. Yeah, we know that. So yeah, what about the rest of you all? What would you guys do if money was not an option or a problem? I mean, sure, you could get a machine gun, but you're limited to shooting those, and there's more restrictions. We got hit really hard the last couple of weeks from EHD in our deer herd. Lost 16 of them. Oh, brothers, not good. Thanks, guys. It's Friday after work. I got to upload the videos on the upgrade on the 870. Great. I'll look at that later. Really tired tonight, yeah. I want the C96 AA gun. What's that chambered in? If only MP7s weren't 50K. I know, right? They were just talking about that on Brandon Herrera and, was it Donut Operator? Bought one together? A real MP7 full auto? And he said, yeah, it's like 25 to 50 grand, depending on which ones you get. Yeah, if money wasn't an option, the UK laws would be in the way. Well, then you just buy your way, right? Like the bad guys do. Sleep faster. Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, that's what you would do if money was an option? You wouldn't buy a gun. You just buy something to make you go to sleep faster. Love SMGs. What does that stand for? Unfortunately, I do not remember. Micah is probably what Mike was talking about, right? The C96, or is that something else? What caliber revolver is that larger one? The one by the leather case? That's only a 22 Magnum. Some machine guns. Yeah, those are nice. I like SMGs too. I've never shot any, but yeah, that's a 22 Magnum. It's just a Heritage Rush Rider. Um, oh, here comes the rain. I can hear it come down the roof. Anyways, it has the interchangeable cylinders where I can shoot the 22 mag, which is what's in there, or the just regular 22 LR. Yeah, it's like when your mom says, hurry up whenever you're waiting for something. Technically, your Century MP5 counts as one. It would, technically, as you say, or allegedly, or whatever you want to call it. 22's mag is cool. How is it finding ammo? Oh, easy peasy. I can find it. I think even my Walmart has it. I'm not 100% sure on that. I know they carry 22. But my pawn shop, my gun and pawn carries it. My other gun shop called Second Amendment, they do. The other pawn shop, the other gun shop did, but they closed down. That one was called The Other Guy. They allegedly were doing illegal activity with cartel, and so they got shut down. ATF came in and was doing like sting operation kind of, and like had like sleeper agents in there listening in and trying to buy guns, like slyly without them making too much. Like they were asking, what's the best way to leave from here if I have a hot gun or this, that, and the other. A couple months later, they busted him. Hey, what's up, Cool Edits? Welcome back, brother. I suppose you're a brother. If you're a sister, welcome back too. You know it, you know it. I guess. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate it. Double tap that screen if you like this type of content. We are Desert Armory and more. And subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Howdy. Hey, oh, Llama. What's up, brother? I saw you had a live earlier. I hopped in for just a little bit to double tap the screen just so you could get your likes. Stayed in for like a minute or less. And then went over to Paul White. And then the arms room, popped in his for a couple seconds. Actually, his a little longer because I was just on his before this. Oh, I got ammo today. I was saying what else I did. I got ammo, which I did mention that already some. Put it on that short. Yep. 162 is our subscriptions right now. We had 147 last night. Let's get some more, guys. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I'm live again. YouTube dropped my views down to 4 views. Yeah, today I only had 8. I had 8 views during my live today earlier. I was cooking some in the morning, and so I decided to just keep it going and came into my gun room and just had the same setup as last night. 8 people, and it was an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. Yeah, they got to be hiding it. They've got to be. The only one they didn't of mine was the channel that disappeared. The live that disappeared. The one that had 1,190 something views. That one's gone. Boop. They're like, this one did well. We're going to take it away from them. That's the only thing I can think of. Who knows? I was at work when you posted your live. I watched it in front of my boss. Oh, yeah. You were mentioning you wish you could watch it more. Yeah, I was cooking that, the English muffin with egg, cheese, and bacon. Yeah. Was he drooling too? Yeah, it's really coming down. Wow. But I think the sun's out right now. Let me check. See if I can pull the curtain back here without disturbing stuff. Huh. Yeah, the sun is shining through on the back side because it's about to set, but the rain's coming down from the top. My goal is to buy every video game gun I enjoyed as a kid. Yeah, now that we can afford it, right? That's how it is. I was with like Lego sets. couldn't afford certain ones, and then once I got older, I purchased them or people gave them to me. Like that big crane or that remote control car. That set someone gave to me. Ooh, that lightning was close. I don't know if you heard that or not. What'd you say you would like? Let's see, what was this again? So far, I got HK SP5. Okay, nice. MK18 P9. You have a P90 or a PS90? I bet you it's a PS90. Because a PS90 is the civilians. The P90 is a full auto. You got a Daewoo. Wow, okay. Eventually I'll post them all, but only got them a few up. Okay, thank you. That'd be great to see that stuff. I believe, okay, it's a PS90. I just call it P90. Yeah, because we all wish it was the P90, right? My local gun store, they're closed now. They're that same one that closed. They had some P90s. They were selling them just above at cost for $950. And I said, we got any more like that? He's like, no, because we were able to get them cheap that time because they were running a sale. So we passed on the savings to the buyer. I'm like, you don't got any more? I'm like, nope. Like, I have buggers. Cold War. I guess the Cold War air gun I would have is, I think that SKS is a cold air gun. The SKS would be. Trying to think what else, because Cold War was in the 50s, right? 50s, 60s with Cold War. How much was it on sale? Well, I wish it was. I wish the PS90 was still on sale when I was there. That would have been. It was like $980 or something like that on sale, which is a steal. But then once they didn't have where they were getting from cheaper, they upped it up to $1,400 or wherever they normally are, $1,200. I can't remember. Bug Brother Army, if you had a full auto P90, I would ask if I could lick it. $980, what's that? Yeah, I know, right? I told him, I said, you gotta be joking. Only $980? He's like, yeah, we got them for like 8 something at cost, and so we're just putting like $100 or $200 more on top. We're passing the savings on to you guys. And I'm like, it's not for sale that price anymore? Nope. And I'm like, oh man, brother, you should have told me. Of course, I was new to the air at the time. Because, yeah, now they're like $1,500, $1,600. Yeah. Let's see here. Late prepper, you're always welcome. Okay. Let me lick the bolt. Just joking. They don't really they have a bolt carrier, I guess, but not like a bolt action like those. There's 2 rifles there are my Remington 700s, and the front one is a 30-06. The back one is a 270, which I'll be using for my hunt as well as my 30-30. Hey, welcome, Bruce. Thanks for jumping in. Double tap that screen. I appreciate it. What's my favorite caliber? As in carry, pistol, self-defense, favorite in general. Hey, you can decide to split it out wherever you want. Like, I have a specific that I like in a rifle, a specific I like in a shotgun, a specific I like in a pistol, specific in a lever action, and a specific in a semi-auto. So yeah, do whatever you want. Say what. We don't care. We like it all, brother. Live, that familiar faces are here from FEL Man Stream. Missed you guys. Yeah, he was able to go on last night. I hopped on. That was great. He usually hops on at 8, which he said he hopes to be on again at 8. He was off for a little while because he was just busy with regular life. 13 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming. If you like this type of content, it's extremely easy just to double tap that screen. It is so easy. Helps with the algorithms with YouTube. If you like this type of stuff even more so, you can go ahead and subscribe. And if you're undecided, you could look at my other shorts and see if you like those. 162 subscriptions. We got 2 of them today so far. I'll be back. Okay, see you, brother. You're going to the chopper. Yep. I feel asleep watching his stream. My sleep been getting out of hand. Which, my stream or FAL Man? Because his is usually later. Mine quits usually at 8, and then his usually starts at 8. Hit that like button, everyone. Yep. Everyone wants to say 40 Smith & Wesson for handgun self-defense. Yeah, that can work. But I train way better 9s. Yeah, same. I haven't even shot a 40, so. I was a 40 fanboy for a long time, but 9 has grown on me. Yeah. Yep. Shout out to FAL man. He'll be on at 8, more than likely. 8 p.m. Arizona time. So in about an hour and a half, he'll be on. Can't wait to see Late Prepper stream 2, brother. Late Prepper. Yeah. He's going to be on here shortly. He's got like 24 hours to wait, I think, because he's been approved now. Want to support y'all here. Thank you. Yeah, we need that, brother. YouTube is just hurting us, guys. Multiple channels, like 704 Tactical, they were just mentioning in their long stream they just did about cheap guns they would buy at pawn shops. How that it's really affecting them too. Everybody, all the 2A content, they're just running us over, throttling the streaming and everything. It's just sad. Try to stream Sunday. I know it's far away, but that the only day I have off work. Gotcha. At least for a longer period, right? I mean, sure, you could hop on for just a little bit if you wanted to. Problem is, then it stretches out, right? Like the one day I did 2-hour streams. That was yesterday. So that one really stretched out. Prepper, do you know Joe? Which one? Joe Kennedy? There was a Joe Kennedy or Joseph Kennedy and a Joe JFK, I think. My primary home defense is still 40. For close range, I'm very confident with 40. Good. But for carry, both my EDCs now is 9. Yeah, my one EDC is a 9, and the other one is that one in the center in the Kydex holster. That's my 380 body armor. I actually carry that one more often because I put it in my pocket. If I'm out and about, like to the swap meet or the gun store or at the range, I'll have my 9mm on my side. My 365. I haven't done any streams, but found luck with my shorts. Yes, shorts take off better. Streams help with your subscriptions a lot. I'd love to hang out eventually and try it too, but living in a studio is too small of a place to live stream. It depends if you have other people in there. I could try and stream Friday after work, but that's the only day I got some shopping done. Okay, that's fine, brother. No worries. Real life matters more. I'll give you a sub too, Prepper. Good. Hey, what's up, Larry's Outdoors? I sub back to you, by the way. Yours was a public channel, so I was able to sub right off. That was last night. Thanks for subbing to me. We got 162 now. We had 147 last night, got to 153, and then I woke up to 157, I think it was this morning, and then I got up to 160 today, and then 162. We got 2 in the chat already so far. I have 2 Hellcats, nice. In my rotation, my work carry is the small Hellcat OSP from EDC when I go shopping. Is Hellcat Pro with the comp. That's nice. Both have green dot optics. Gotcha. Now, do they have the dots in the back too? Oh, the green dot. Okay, it's a green dot and a red dot. But do they have on the sights? Like my 6-hour 365 has the little glowing lights on the front and the back. So at night you can line them up. But that little one in the center there, the Bodyguard 2.0, only has the dot in the front. So you don't know where your barrel and your back side is lined up if it's dark. So in that respect, I don't like that. Sorry guys, every once in a while I got to move this to touch my screen over there because it only goes to 10-minute timeout. Thank you. Means a lot. $162 subscription. Woohoo! 162 cents are your limit beers on me. Nah, let's see. Is that a Army 25? Hey, welcome, ZX6R Willie Man. Thank you so much for coming. I have not seen you in this chat. I have seen you elsewhere. Thank you so much for coming. Which one? Let me, which one you talking about? And double tap the screen, and if you're not subscribed, if you could, that would be great. You talk about this one here? Or that one? Which one, brother? Or however it's spelled. Okay, yes, both of my Hellcats have Tritium front sights and rear. Because like mine, my 365 is front and rear. This one here, my 2.0 Bodyguard only has it in the front. This one here, I'm sorry. You talk about this one? That is a Rigarmi Beresca 22. It's made in Italy. This one over here is a 22 Taurus. It's a pop-up front. And then this is a 338 A 380, sorry, Bodyguard. Does that answer your question? Yeah, they do make this. It's even more rare, I think, but you can get parts for better. They made this in a 25. No, both my Hellcats have the white U-shaped front sight and rear sight. I mean, okay, like my 380 just has a loop with white dots. I think. Cool. Yes. Okay. That was my first pistol I ever bought. This one right here. It's a 22 Rigarmi, made in Italy. I don't shoot it very often because the extractor sometimes blows out and then it's hard to find parts for it. I got that at a yard sale, swap meet for 100 cheeseburgers, 100 buckaroos, years and years ago. I was 21 or 22. Maybe I was even 20. I'm not sure. What's up? Are you back, Tahiti? Hey, Tristan, welcome back. Double tap that screen, folks. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. You've liked this content. We do all sorts of streamings, lives. We're going to do some hunting stuff here. September sometime, we're doing some dove. We're going to do whitetail later on in mid-November. So look forward to that with you guys. Let's see here. Hi, I'm about to go to bed. Thought I'd come and stop in. Thank you, brother, for sharing the love. My buddy has one just like that in 25. Yeah, they're hard to find. Here to show the support. Thank you, Raging Bullets Beyond. Appreciate it. Tristan, what's good? Not a lot, I guess, huh? If anyone hasn't, can you please sub to Mango in Tahiti? Shout out to him. He needs a couple more subs. He lost some. What caliber is the single action? That one right there is just a 22 Magnum. That's the only 22 Magnum I own, just that little one. And I can change out the cylinder and shoot 22 long rifles. But I got all sorts of revolvers. I have these two here that are 32 short Colts. I've got a 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. I got a 460 Smith & Wesson. I got 357 Magnums. I have an oddball, two oddball Colts. One's a 32-20. The other one is a 32 Police Special. And I also got these over here, some lever actions, Mr. Wheelie Man. And then there's my sniper rifle in the corner there. And then I have some shotguns over here. Just two. The other ones are in my car still because I did a shootout on Saturday, so they're still in my car. And then I have some shotguns and whatnot in the corner there. Ammo. We got some an SKS right there and a AK. Yep, we got some decent goodies. Minga in the chat. Very cool. I got the same AR. That one is a Delton. Is yours a Delton? Hey guys, thanks for that scribe. Someone just gave me 163. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. There's our counter right there, guys. It just changed to 163. Appreciate it. Let's get that up, guys. We got this. 11 of you in the chat. If you're not subscribed, could you please? Appreciate it. And of course, double tapping the screen is really easy to do. Yeah, the AR I have, Wheelie Man, is a Delton. It's the only AR I have, actually. I have a Vortex Strike Force red dot on it and a 3x magnifier. I was going to use that on my shootout the other day, but I forgot my mags. I have a Phoenix Arms. Yeah, I have seen those. They're actually not that expensive. It's actually my gas station carry gun. Yeah, because it's nice and thin, right? These two would be good for that, definitely, because they're so small. Let's see here. I did have a Shield 45 that served that role, but I was hard up. Yeah. You did mention that before, so I sold to my local FFL. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, y'all. Thank you so much for coming by. We got 16 likes, 11 people in the chat. Appreciate it, y'all. Thank you for sharing the love. We got 3 subs this evening so far. Thank you for all you have. Have a blessed night. Okay, Tristan. Mr. Spears. Brittany Spears. Tristan Spears. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. You have a blessed night. I think you said you're going to head off to bed soon, so thank you. You guys, I might call it a night. I got to be up early. tomorrow. It's almost 3 a.m. Okay, brother, go ahead. Adios, Mango. Bye, Micah. Have a good one. Micah's not leaving. Tristan is. Tristan's leaving, and you're leaving, it sounds like. Let's go, guys. Yeah. 163 likes. Let's get some more. Sorry. 163 subscriptions. Only 16 likes. 9 of you in the chat. Thank you for coming by. So what's your guys' favorite caliber? I lost that video that had that question. It just disappeared. Poof. It had 1,000-something views. And YouTube took it down, I guess, and never alerted me. Thankfully, because I didn't get any strikes then, I guess. Yeah, what's crack-a-lacking in all of your lives today? Or this week. We're only in Tuesday, so yeah, the rest of the week. Tomorrow's the middle of the week, I guess. If you guys want to hear something nice, ready? How's that sound? Favorite caliber is 9 or 10. Okay. What does that sound like? Tomorrow's uptick. Okay. But I won't cause it. SKS? No. Hey, this is a good desing game. But it won't cause it to disable it. I've shot punch through it before. I just make sure I have new strong recoil springs in it, and it should be okay for a few shots. Okay, gotcha. Oh, on the 22? Yeah. No, this isn't an SKS. That's down in that corner there. What's missing on that shelf? Does anybody remember what was on that shelf? Like my thing's going apart again. Anybody remember what was over there? What's up, Gunner Man? Welcome. Thank you for stopping by again. You were on earlier today on my chat. Appreciate you stopping by again. Yeah, this morning you were on. Lever action, but I couldn't remember the model. That's a lever action shotgun. See? 10 gauge. Yeah, I should do that. Guess this gun. I'm here at work today. What's up with y'all? Not much, brother. Just chilling here. My mother bought me an SKS when I was only 16 years old. Nice. Then we traded it and added cash to it to get my first AK. Nice. For 17th. You still have it? I have one SKS, one AK, and sorry, one AR. This was back in 2000. My Chinese SKS was around 1800 uptech. Yeah, back then they were. That one I have is a Chinese Norinco, and I got it for like 420 cheeseburgers. It was one of those ones that fell through the cracks on the interweb auctions. Normally they would be like 6 or 7 donkeys, 6 or 7 donkeys, 6 or 700 donkeys. Yep. It's decent shape. It was missing the bayonet. I found that one at a gun show, which I had to open on my short. That short actually is doing good. That one was taking off pretty good. The short for the SKS, where I kind of like march with it and then like do a little twirl and hold it in front and then drop it in front of me. That one did pretty good. Raging Bullet, good to see all of you here. Yeah, we have a decent amount of people from other channels in here right now. It's really nice. Guys, look, we're still 163. If you're new to the chat, let's make that 164. That's our subscriptions. Share some love with a brother by double tapping that screen and subscribing and turning on your alerts. That would be very handy. Thank you very much. My 2 EDCs did real well too. I think they're at 700 something views a piece. Too bad I can't upload or stream showing my stuff like yours. I'll be in touch. Well, I think someone said you had Instagram. I don't know what my handle is though. Now my hobbies were changing. I got into tournament paintball. Yeah, paintball is kind of a thing of the past now since airsoft came out. But I remember when that was a big thing in the 2000s and traveled. I ended up selling my AKs. Sorry guys, a little tight from asthma. And my AR-15 to support the hobby. I honestly don't own any rifle at the moment, just a few handguns. Okay. Maverick 88 12 gauge. That would be your favorite round? Or what? Or you had one? That's a good gun. The Maverick 88 I hear is pretty good. So is the the 870. Is that a Remington 870 or is it a Winchester 870? Yeah, Winchester, I think. And then the Remington 1200s aren't bad. I have two. One's a Sears and Roebuck model. That's a 1200 Remington. And then I have an actual Remington 1200. I'm free to do on Instagram, but got to be careful there too. That's why I'm all private chats. Well, like if you would private chat me on Instagram, but I don't have my handle number on me. It's on my phone here. I don't have it on my tablet. Instagram, I don't think. I could check. Let me check real quick. Sorry guys, my throat's getting really, really dry. Let me get my cup of water here. All right, let me get my tablet and see if I got Instagram on here. I can't remember. I might. Let's see. Oh, I do. I didn't think I did. I work at Paintball and Airsoft Field right now. Wildfire Paintball and Power Ops Airsoft. So they still do paintball. Okay. Let's see if I could find you, brother. My handle name, let me go to my settings, is, let's see, edit profile. Not now. That's just the profile. I need to know what my handle is. Madison, Georgia. Okay, well, good to have you here. Still less troubles too. Yeah. It looks like it's just my name. Yeah. My first name or my last name, then my first. Grunwald Jerome. That's all. I worked there for 5 years. Okay. Good for you. Grunwald Jerome. Yeah. So if you wanted to search me, I'm there. At Grunwald Jerome, yep. Bruce Cook West, Georgia here. What? At Bruce Cook West. What do you mean there? That's your Insta? I visited my friend's gun repair shop previously, and it's so interesting. He literally makes pistol receivers. Nice. I live in Monroe, Georgia. It's about an hour southeast of Atlanta. Okay, gotcha. Let me put my tablet back up here. Slant it that way. Get the counter going. There we go, folks. We are 45 minutes from Atlanta. Okay. You're not far apart from each other. Because he said he's an hour southeast of Atlanta. So depending which way you might be both the same direction. Who knows? Nice. You know what? Let me turn this light on. Is that a little better, guys? There you go. A little bit of light was coming through earlier. Is that a 44 mag revolver? It is not. I don't have a 44 mag. I have a 357, a 460, and a 500. And then I have that one's a little 22 Heritage. Yep. That is a Heritage 22 mag. I changed the handles out though. It had these weird orange burnt Cocobolo wood on it. I took them off and put those etched rosewood handles on. Looks better. Heritage does make, if I recall, a 357 Magnum, if I recall. And then, of course, they make long revolvers. And then they make a couple revolvers with like an actual buttstock on them with a 16-inch barrel. I tried getting one time on the interwebs, but it went more than what I was wanting to pay. It was like the same price you can get a new one for. That Heritage handle similar to the single shot pistol handle I made. Yeah, I put those on. It looks way better. The other ones are ugly looking. I've only owned one revolver. It was a garbage RG Industries. Yeah, that sounds like an off-brand, like kind of like Braco or Lorson or something like that. RG Industries. I don't think I've heard of that one. Wow, why is my throat getting so sore? I know it's dry with the asthma. Actually have an old video on YouTube back in 2010 of me shooting that revolver. Okay, is it still on there under your account? I could just show you my gun here. I would love to let you see it. Yeah. Let's see here. What is yours? I'm trying to find your handle here, Bruce. Mr. Bruce Cook. There it is, Bruce Cook 502. I'll screenshot that and look at it later. We've had 15 people in the chat. I'm not sure who this was. At Natalie? It must be a different. Oh, that was Cool Edits. I was one of those cheap 1970s German imports. Oh, yeah. RG, yeah. They look kind of like these Ivor Johnson. Similar to that one, actually. That one's a Allen and Hopkins. I know what you're talking about because there was one at the swap meet a couple months back, and he was like saying it was worth this much and great condition, but it was like it had a lot of case wear because he had it in the case already. I had WhatsApp. I have it on my tablet or an old phone, and I have it linked to my tablet so I can keep the same number. Let's see here. I was one of those cheap. Okay, it was on my old channel, Android 17 AK-47. I think the title was Shooting 38 Special. Yes, it looks similar. Yeah, that's what I thought. But probably a longer barrel. But yeah, the one guy, I've seen two at the swap meet. One fella was trying to sell his way overpriced. He was trying to tell me like it was as good as Ruger and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay. Just trying to agree with him, you know. Not cause any feathers to rattle. But he wanted like 800. No, not 800. I think he wanted 5 something for it. I'm like, that's way too much. You'll post a link? Yeah, you could go ahead and post it on one of my comments in my video. Like my last one I did, if you want to post it there. Of the ammo, you can post it there. I got a new number, maybe download WhatsApp again and see you there. Possibly. I need to link my phones again to that tablet. Or just try to port it all the way over to my actual phone. My newer one. Even though I've had this phone a long time. 5 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming. If you're just in the background, new to the channel, we do gun content, we do shorts, we do shooting. We're going to have some hunting videos coming up here next month and mid-November. We do shorts of hiking, just this, that, and the other things around the house here. If you like that type of stuff, please like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, here we go, guys. Ready? Guess that gun. We're playing the sound effects here. Well, if you put it on one of my shorts, I won't be able to see it until I get off. I'm more an American gun community than Filipino because being a gun person in the Philippines, I regret, so I'd rather be here with you and Papa's than I was here. Thank you. Guess that gun. I didn't hear any guesses. I didn't hear any guesses. It was a bolt action. That sound effect was a Mosin Nagant, 1943. What about this one? This sound effects. It's actually a little bit smoother than that other one, probably because it's older. It's a 1938. At least that's what they say. Mauser. Yep. It's a Mauser. Like Prepper, you got it. 19. Maybe you remembered what year mine was, and that's how you're able to guess it. Now, let's see if I can guess this one. I haven't racked this one in a while. I better watch it on this one. Oh. Oh, sorry guys. Here we go. My Mosin Nagant's a rarer one because it's a carbine. With the cleaning kit, it's nice. This one's a 1943, this sound effect. Starts with an L. Starts with an L. I only remember because the Swedish Mauser operates same as, yeah, it does. Spanish Mauser. Mine's actually not a Spanish. It's a Turkish, but it'd be very similar. Now that sound effects was a 303 British, a Lee Enfield. I forget what sound effects they said that one was. I think they said it was a Mark IV Model 1 or something. Two of mine were Chinese and one was Romanian. Okay. Chilean Mausers are similar too, yeah. A lot of the Mausers are very similar setups. Yep. Still remember, okay, there's a Mosin Nagant very rare here, Mauser, yep. What sound effect is this one? Guess that gun. I have both bolt action projects and rolling block projects unfinished. A rolling block even. Those are hard to make, aren't they? I shot a Lee Enfield carbine that was chambered for 308. There's a few of them out there. Mine's a 303, but some people re-bore them. They're a little bit bigger bullet, a 308 versus a 303. It has a shroud on it. It sought the thing for no ear pro on it. Was so loud. Hate my keyboard. I need to clean it. I do make rolling blocks with limited tools. I can't get it done. Got it. No one guessed what that one was, huh? Someone said it earlier, but it was when I was doing the other one. That sound effect. Yep, you got it, Late Prepper. What about this one? Guess that gun sound effect. This one should be easy. That project is 2 years, still not done. The bolt action is 7. Wow. Yeah, with limited tools. That might give it away, the ting. Ready? The sound effects that I'm playing. Yes, sir. Let's see if anybody guesses that one. Guess that gun. Yeah, there you go, brother. Yeah, you got it. Yep, that sound effects we were playing was a AK. Good old AK. What sound effects do you think that one is? Lathe machine is too pricey. That's what I need, and don't even have a drill press. Yeah, for like drilling the barrels out. Yeah. Hopefully I'll get those drilled. Okay, and a clamp. Yeah, you could only do pistols then, because you get limited with a drill press, unless you get a big lathe with a boring tool. That sound effects was an AR. See you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. That one's my AK sound effects played of my AK shotgun. Well, blessings to you too, brother. Have a good one. Made in China. Chamber through 3-inchers. Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, Tennessee. Yeah. Never been there. I'm trying to think if I've been even through Tennessee. Maybe. I think I might have drove through it years ago. Well, I wouldn't have been driving, but Yeepers. 3 of you in the chat. Yeah, it kind of dwindled down. Oh, my screen went off there. Let me turn that back on. Still 163, folks. Hey, we at least got 3 tonight. In like 40 minutes or whatever it was. Are any others going live right now? Let's see. Let's see if I can scroll down here on my screen. Had a text message come in, a couple alerts. News release. What's this for? West Nile virus, mosquitoes in Douglas, Arizona. It's a little ways from me, not too bad, about an hour from me. Douglas, Arizona. Anywho, got birds. Let's see here. I still need to sight in my 270 to the right bullets I'm going to use. The 140 American Whitetail. Need to sight that in. I had it sighted in for 150s, but they were those PowerShock Federals. I can't really find those very easily without ordering them, but I can find the American Whitetail 270s, so I'll just use those. And then my 30-30, I had sighted in for those power cores as well, or whatever they call it, PowerShocks for my 30-30, but I think those were 170 grains. I need to figure out which ones I'm going to use for that. Let's see here. What? Only one of you in the chat? Oh, there's 4 of you. Hey, thanks for stopping by, y'all. If you're new to this is Desert Armory and More, where we do gun content as well as hiking stuff. We're going to do some hunting stuff later on. Just everyday stuff off and on I post. My donkeys, some, my doggies, different hikes we go. If you like that stuff, double tap the screen and subscribe. That 163 on the screen there is our subscription. So if one of you all could make it to 164, that would be great if you're new to the channel. Trying to get that up more and more, just like everybody. We've got 3 so far in the last hour. So if you could help us out and make that 164, that'd be great. be my big boy. Sound effects of my big boy. My 338 Lapua. That's what sound effects we were playing there on our device. Yes, sir. Ching Chong Wong. Jerome, what do you think about 762 by 25? I have one. It's a tucker off. Let me, that one is a tucker off. Mine is, I shot a live of it last week, or sorry, I did a shooting of it, and then I did a short of it before that. I enjoy that caliper, not caliper. Give me a little bit here. So, let's see here. So, yep, there's our subscription counter right there. It's pretty cool, I think. Okay. Let's see. There's a Type 52 right there. Mine's a Type 52. I called it a 52, and then later on in the video, or sorry, beginning of the video, I actually called it 57. And then later on, I called it a 52, which is what it is. Mine's in really good shape, other than the handles they just get those little discolorations on them. Mine's a 1954. It says it right there, that X with the 5.4. It's a 1954. The bottom side there says it was shipped into, what do you call it? Whoops, on the wrong. It was shipped into Knoxville, Tennessee. There's a roller back delayed. And then they have a decocker on the back end. At least mine does. Does yours? I don't think certain models did. Mine's a Type 52. So yours is the 54. Yours is the newer version then, I believe. But that magazine is so hard to get out. That little tab, to get that thingy pushed and to slide that magazine out is a pain. But the gun's really fun to shoot. I like shooting it. It's more powerful than a 9. I'd say just barely less than a 357 mag, which would probably like, let's see, a 38 special is less than a 9. I'd say it's probably the same as what a 40 Smith & Wesson would be, but I don't own one of those, so I'm not really sure. Be my guess. It'd be, because it'd be more powerful than a 9. Yeah. At least mine feels like it. Feels like it is. I like shooting it. It's pretty nice, in my opinion. Oh, excuse me. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I gotta reorganize my ammo there. It's a mess right now. Because I bring boxes out and do measurements and see which ones, when people ask questions, what's the closest caliber to this? And so we'll kind of ask about it. The 54R, people were asking a while ago what was a similar one. And we were like, well, 308 is pretty much the same. And then I was also somewhere else too. They said the other parent case of a 308 would be, what was that? I'm not sure. There was another one. I was somewhere else, and they were saying that it was very similar size too. I know a 303 is pretty close. Let's see here. What brand is yours? Your 54? Would that be a CZ then? Mine is. But it's mine's made in 54. So that would be Cold War, I guess. Technically, I think so, right? Because it's made in 54. Actually, that little 22 with the white handles there next to it, that's about that too. Yours is a Norinco. Okay. Mine's a CZ. So a little bit, I would say a little better, possibly. I don't know. The problem with those, the CZs, the problem they had, if you did the decocker too fast, it could possibly slam the hammer into the plate there and cause it to snap the firing pin. So you got to be careful with it. The Chinese surplus service pistol. Okay. Yeah, mine's called the Type 52 CZ52. So yeah, it's probably a little bit different, but it's still a Tuckerov, huh? Okay, or a TT as they call them. TT. Oh, let's see here. You know, one thing I haven't shot in a while I need to is my 45 ACP. I'll have to bring that next out to the range. I'm gonna bring that and then build a target holder so I can shoot my 338 Lapua at a long distance. And what else can we bring? I think I might bring some of those old shotguns again. Those were kind of fun. Test them out some more. I need to reload some because I think I shot like 5 of them up. And 4 and two can gauges I did the other day. That were those brass shells. I got to reload them. Let's see here. They have that Pyrodex stuff in it. That's like the black powder equivalent. I got to get a punch though to punch out the primer. It's a really skinny thing. I might be able to use some of my other press things. We'll see. Or a skinny nail. Then push in a new primer. Yep. 4 of y'all in the chat. Thank you for standing by for the slow lull of the channel here. If you're just in the background and haven't said much, go ahead and you can make yourself known. We don't care. Maybe you like the content. You'd like to subscribe. Double tap the screen. There's our subscriptions in the corner over there. 143. I'm still here. Just had to redo my boots. Okay. Gotcha. I feel like taking my shoes off. These aren't made for standing. They're made for hiking. They're Oboz hiking shoes. I had them on today. They're really comfortable if you're moving. If you're just standing here, they're not. I have a couple pair that are like that. I have a pair of hiking shoes that are Adidas Treks, I think they're called. Duradry or something. They're uncomfortable just standing, but if you're walking all day in them, they're fine. I had them on my first shooting range videos. They're black with a white and black tread or something. They kind of look old schoolish in a way with their hiking shoes. They're a mid-top, like a 5-inch, 4-inch, something like that. I use Under Armour brand, but I got a few Nike's hiking boots. Yeah, Nike makes some pretty nice ones. Under Armour too. I just use cowboy boots. Oh yeah, gotcha. Makes it easy. I used to wear cowboy boots and off and on when I worked at a cattle ranch, grass-fed beef, years ago. It would have been north, pretty much straight northeast for me. As a crow flies, probably 2 hours maybe, but you got to go back roads, and so either that or take a long way around. So take longer than that. I think it's more like 3 than close to it, because some of it's dirt roads. Yeah, I forget how far that is from here. It's a little ways, but it definitely helps. Like once I get my my donkeys where I can ride them, I'll be wearing boots. I'm looking into Nike Goat boots. They're amazing. They run about 200 beans. I think I saw those the other day. About to buy me a set. I hear those Hokas are pretty good too for running and walking. I swear by cowboy boots work wonders on your feet, but I like Nike or Adidas tennis shoes. Yep, in the semi. Boots, not beats. I knew what you meant. I almost said beats just for the fun of it. I swear by my cowboy beats. Oh wait, is that beats? I need to try out my hand loads too in that Lapua. I have a few of them I loaded up. These are some of my hand loads. These would be for hunting because they've got the soft tip. There's their Spear 225s. Brookside, we know you meant beats. Yeah, we know all he meant beats and purple beats. I don't like beets. They're not my favorite thing. They are not very good in my opinion. They're not very good. Beets, radishes, celery, green olives, I'll eat black olives on pizza, and that's all. Pickled beets. That's the best beet there is. Pickled beets. Other than that, yuck. They taste like dirt. Right? For some reason, this tip's a little bit bent looking. That's weird. On this Lapua, it looks a little bent. Look at that. Ain't that weird? It's not focusing right. There we go. Look at that. It's a little bent looking. Sorry for the bad thumb there again. I like green olives. Ugh. Well, I like Ike. No. I'm not old enough to be in when Eisenhower was running, but that was what the pins said on it. I like Ike. 163, folks. Still the same. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Make that to 164. That would be awesome, folks. That would be awesome. Let's see. Looks like that round been racked a few times. No, I just loaded it. I haven't racked it yet. That's brand new. I had brand new tips. It's brand new. The casing's been fired once. I don't know why it's crooked like that. I don't know if when I pushed in the lead, the copper jacket thing, I didn't lube it up enough before I put it in. Hey, Tactical Llama just went live again. Yeah, I don't know why. I'll take a file to it so it flies more straight. I'll eat the green olives on pizzas or just by themselves just to get my salt level to jump up. Oh, that's true. I usually will just eat salt and vinegar chips if I need to do that. Or drink pickle juice or eat pickles, which I like. Or regular tater chips. Speaking of which, I'm almost hungry for some. I've got some. I should go get some. Left out. She was in here earlier. I'll eat the green. Okay, you already said that one. Sorry for the chip bag noise. Don't get jelly. They're just regular Lay's classic tater chips. I'll be like FAL man, just crunch and eat his chips and whatnot while he's live streaming. Guys, guess that chip. Too late. I already said what it was. Oh, my doggy Skittle wants one. Here you go, Skittles. Canella. Here. Sorry, guys. We're getting jerked around here. There's my dog, Canella. Come here. Want a chip? Yeah. Now you have to guess it, right? By her chewing on it. Canella, what was that? Hey. Canella. Guess that dog. There she is. Hey, Nella. Hey, Canella. Good girl. Good Canella. Good doggy. Most of the time. Yeah, most of the time. Say hi. Huh? Say hi, Canella. Skittles? There's the good boy. Where's the good boy, Skittles? Yeah, the good boy, Skittles. No, leave them alone. So sniffing my 338 Lapuas there. Those are empty shells. I gotta load those ones. I just wanted to check my loads before I go ahead and load up another. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25 rounds. Make sure that the ones I'm doing are gonna work right. You two are back in here, huh? You want more chips? Huh? Oh, you two. There you go, guys. Tater chip. Dougie's getting that one. Sorry, guys, you weren't fast enough. Well, the other dog got that one. You're too slow, guys. I don't eat chips that often. When I do, it's just tortilla chips. Yeah, Swedish ammo is kind of hard. Or Swiss, yeah. Swiss. What was that one the other day? It was called something something by 42. It was a Swiss round. It was made by Notch. Kynoch. It's an obsolete company. They made a lot of rounds from my 5.77 Snyder. They're obsolete. They're just outrageously expensive when you find them on the interwebs. So we're making them out of brass shells. 24 gauge brass shells. Got those off of, was it Buffalo Loading? Or was it this other outdoor place that sells that type of stuff? I forget. It's an oddball. 24 is interesting. I can't remember. Only Swedish ammo I think of is 6.555. You have 6.5 Sweden? Like, I actually have a source for that. I believe I saw some 6.5 Swiss at my local gun and pawn. They also had that 7mm Mauser that I got for FAL Man. I just picked up a box for him. He's like, oh, you wouldn't have to. I was like, well, you wanted to shoot it more and you don't have a good source for it. And that 7mm Mauser, it's new boxes. Like, they get it fairly regularly. They'll like actually order ammo in on purpose. It's not just like all people bringing in ammo for cash. Some is, yeah. Or ammo from the other store that closed. Yeah, these are the originals, so they're kind of salty. They're lightly salted, aren't quite as bad. So yeah, this will definitely get your salt level up. For of you in the chat, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. If it doesn't go up much more, we'll probably sign off a little early since I did have one already. I can order the 6.555 Sweet ammo from the range I work at, but the going price is 25 beans for 20. Yeah, the 7 Mauser was 21 for 20. And with my discount, I can get them for 19 for 20, so a little less than $1 a round. That's actually not bad. Yeah, this stuff was, the price isn't on this box, but the other one said 21 something. Let's see, a 7mm Mauser. That's a nice little bullet. It looks like a 270. Look at that. It looks similar to a 270, a 7mm Mauser. I should put a 270 next to it. Can I let Skittles? You're in the way. Yeah, let me put a 270 next to it. I just gotta grab one out of the box here. If I don't mess up the box. Oh wow, very similar. Just a little bit shorter though. And it's a bigger bullet. So we got the 270. And then we got the 7mm Mauser. Pretty similar. Shorter case, shorter overall, and I think the Mauser is a little bit bigger bullet. But it has a smaller case, it looks like. No, the case is pretty much the same. Wow, a lot similar. Very similar. So that would almost be like a 308, but a smaller one, like a 25-06 or something. The FMG is what I'm having trouble finding. I can get all the soft point. Yeah, that's what it looks like most of them are. Is yeah, this stuff is the soft point on these 7mm Mausers for FAL Man. Oops, a box of 270 almost built out. That Hornady 270 Win Mag, American Whitetail. But yeah, a lot of those oddball old military rounds are the PPU brand. I forget what it stands for. Privy Pritzen, made in Serbia. I have 30-30 in that, 303 British in that. Yeah. I think they make that in the 8mm Mauser too, as well as the 7.62x54, the PPU brand. I guess you could load them yourself then. What does it take? Large? I don't know if that's small or large caliber. It's probably large caliber primers. Yep, I can get S&B and PPU for Swedish. Yeah, S&B I have for my 7.62x54 and for my 8mm Mauser. Let's say I got 3 boxes of each, it looks like. I think so. Let's see, I can see 3 boxes of 7.62x54. And yeah, 3 boxes of 8x57, the Mausers. I think I have 1 box, or maybe I used it up, of some S&B 45. It was the first 45 stuff I bought, I think. And a box of hollow points of Sierras was the first 45 I bought. Boys. Well, guys, I'll probably wind down here. We only got 2 people in the chat now. No more subscriptions, and the likes has been 16 for a little while, I think, so. Tablet will start dying too. It'll last 26%. So, yeah, well, hopefully you all have a good rest of your night. Thank you all for staying by the last few. Looks like we got 3 in right now. Was 2. Thanks for coming by, guys. If you like the content, like and subscribe. We got 163 subscriptions. Yeah, I'll see you over there in FAL Man's stream. He'll start here shortly. We got 3 subscriptions tonight, so that's good. Now there's 5 of us on here. Well, you guys are making me not want to go off now. Hey, if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. This is Desert Armory and more, where we do gun content, of shooting, of talking about guns, showing guns in shorts. We go on hikes. We're going to do some hunts here coming up, some videos of that. So if you like that stuff, double tap the screen and subscribe. And then, yeah, we'll do as much content as we can off and on. Anyways, sorry it wasn't a lot of activity back and forth. The YouTubes has been kind of slow on that stuff right now, so unfortunately. So, anyways, thanks again, guys, and we will see you in other channels tonight. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, about the same time. And when life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Trust God instead through difficulties. Y'all have a blessed rest of your day, your evening, your night, whatever you're all doing, wherever you're at. Thank you all. Till next time, guys. Thanks again. Later.
Hot Skittles. Hot Skittles.